That's a hell of a countdown, bro.
We are now live on YouTube for episode, is this 15 of the Mickey Coleman Mike Love podcast? What's going on here? What's going on here? Yeah, this is episode 15 of the Mickey Coleman Mike Love podcast. I am Mickey Coleman along with...
Yeah, you probably gonna have to talk a little louder, bro. I rarely can hear you now.
Wow. You got do you have on ear pads or something?
I got my volume up on super.
Wow. This is about as loud as I get. I don't get much louder than this. And if you join like the YouTube cast, it's gonna be behind probably.
Hey, what up though, Nick Dog? I got my man William Floyd. I got my main man's Nick in the house. My high school and elementary school homeboys. They jumping on. Shout out to y'all. Peace and love. Peace.
YouTube, like we got one person watching us on YouTube. Hopefully they can hear you as well.
God, bro, I can't hear you.
Wow.
Let's see. I'm about to don't force me to do the Kevin Samuel, get the laptop going. The thing, I keep it right next to me. I gotta loosen the doggone laptop, bro. For those, hopefully they can hear you. Bro, go ahead and kick it.
Okay.
I don't know what's the deal, what's going on.
They can hear you pretty good on you. They can hear you pretty good on YouTube. Somehow we have to fix the connection.
When you finish, if y'all can hear my man's Mick, give us a thumbs up. If you can't, send a no. We don't like thumbs downs at all. Those are not cool.
Don't thumbs down. We're having technical difficulties with the Facebook live feed. I couldn't join Mr. Love at his house today. So we're trying to do something else. I thought it would be better for you to.
Bro.
Huh?
I ain't seeing nothing so far. Ain't nobody said nothing. Hey Nick, can you hear my homeboy talking? I'm signing on, dog, on this laptop. I'll be able to hear you then.
Okay. I might lose these glasses.
So I went to the show to log me onto the tube, and that way I'll probably be able to hear you better. It might be a delay though by being on YouTube.
It will be. You'll be behind.
Or it might be ahead of Facebook. It's not ahead of Instagram for sure.
Do you want to go on Instagram?
This stuff ain't nowhere near set up right. Still working on it, dog.
Okay.
All's well in the world. are showing up now in the cyber world right now. Oh my goodness.
Right, Instagram, YouTube. We'll talk about my fantasy football that's going on right now. Right now, we're in the playoffs of my family league where I am getting blown
Hey, what's up, Ron?
the fuck out by my man Corey, who barely beat me last week, but he's kicking my tail in the first round of the playoffs, and I'm going to lose in my family league in the first round of the playoffs, but I still have a chance for third place, I believe, because I think it's double elimination. I'm just not going to be able to win the whole damn thing like it's expected. But in my work league, I am actually winning, but our playoffs don't start until next week, and I've already clinched first place in that league. So I'm not, even though I am winning, I'm not all that concerned about that game. I will finish in that league 12-3 for the regular season. And there will be a 14 playoff. This week, unfortunately for the Lions, I got a great game out of Josh Allen, throwing for like 370 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, probably 60 yards rushing. And he also had 2 passing touchdowns and they beat the Lions today 48-42. Still ended up being a pretty good game. The Lions just fell behind 14-zip and never could recover after the slow start as far as really catching up to the Bills. They had a hard time with the mobility, I believe, of Jerry Allen, who is my starting quarterback. And in that league, my backup quarterback is Patrick Mahomes. I was able to trade for Patrick Mahomes one week when Jerry Allen was out. And my backup quarterback was also had a bye week the same week. And that's kind of my fault not studying up on the schedule. So what I did was a buddy of mine needed a running back really bad. And I have a plethora of running backs on that team. So I gave him my worst one, and he gave me Patrick Mahomes. So Patrick Mahomes played for me 1 week. And I was able to have got that 1 week, and he played for me pretty well. So I don't really need to play him anymore. Hopefully, even though I believe he got hurt today, which is unfortunate for the Chiefs, who still have the best record in the league at 13-1. The Lions are dropped to 12-2. Minnesota, if they win Monday, can also become 12-2, and that NFC race is getting tight. When you look at Minnesota, Detroit, and Philly, can't forget about Philly with Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith and that great defensive line, that very good defense they got right there. Charles Gardner-Johnson and like I said, that defensive front. Can't sleep on Philly this year, even if you're a Lions fan. I still believe the Lions should make the Super Bowl. I believe they'll make it, me, myself. Mr. Love, are you all right? You're upside down.
Well, I'm trying to say I was setting up this YouTube so I can hear you. I can't nowhere near hear you on Facebook.
Okay, I can hear it a little bit. You're just a little bit behind. It's a small one.
Yeah, I see that. All right, so where we at?
Oh, I was just talking about my fantasy and how I'm getting blown to smithereens. in my family league, and it's the first week. It's the playoff. It's the first week of the playoffs in my family league, and I'm going to lose.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But
So you went from being in first place to
I was never in first place in my family league. I'm in first place. I'm in first place in my work league, which I'm winning the game right now. The playoffs start next week for my work league. I can kind of hear myself
okay.
On your live.
Yeah.
So I try to work off of that. So Mike Love.
What other topics we got going? So what's going on with the fantasy league now? So what do you gotta do to get in the ahead in your family league?
Well, I'm not going to win my family league because it's a double elimination, and I'm pretty much going to lose this week. But I can still play for third place. I might have a good chance of getting third place.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. And what about your work?
Well, the work league, I'm in first place. I've clinched first place in the playoffs, and the playoffs start next week. So it'll be a 14 playoff.
Okay.
In which it'll be single elimination. So we'll get to see in 2 weeks if I win that league. But I will finish in first place as far as the regular season. But now it's the playoffs, and that's what really counts.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So Mike Love.
That's 2 of them. You got a third league too, right?
No, I just have 2.
Just the 2? Oh, okay. What was you about to ask me?
Well, it was somebody won the Heisman Trophy. The most outstanding college football player award is called the Heisman Trophy.
Right?
Yep. It's called the Heisman Trophy, and it was won this year by Travis Hunter.
Position, you can get that.
What'd you say?
When you play more than one position perfectly, you can get that.
Yeah, no doubt. He plays more than one position very well. Just because you can play more than one position doesn't mean you win the Heisman. He's actually a pro level at both positions. Like his numbers, when you look at his numbers as a corner, he had 4 interceptions and 11 pass deflections, which makes him probably the best corner in that conference. As a receiver, he had 92 receptions, 1,152 yards, and 14 TDs. I wonder what he's going to play in the NFL. And plus, he's a good kid. This kid is an outstanding human being, Mike Love.
Right, I could believe it. Hold on 1 second. Shout out to Toronto versus Tryman. What up, though, bro? Hope all is good. That's my brother. He got the #1 sign of all zodiac signs.
And what would that be?
Duh, Taurus, of course.
My dad's a Taurus.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Good guy. My father's a good man. So let's get to the main event.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We talked about last week. Me and Mike Love talked briefly on the phone about the Jay-Z allegations. Jay-Z is now in a civil suit saying that he R-worded a woman, well, a girl at 13 back in the year 2000. The lady actually came out. She remained anonymous, for a little while, but she actually came out, I guess, yesterday and did some speaking. I didn't really hear what she said, but me and Mike Love had kind of not really opposing opinions, but we had more of a devil's advocate type of opinions on this. Now, neither one of us know what happened, but I believe Mike Love is a little bit more sympathetic to the young girl than I was, because I just don't believe the story. But Mike Love has very strong opposition on why he why the girl could be telling the truth, I guess. Go ahead and let us know what your opinions on this, Mike.
Well, I said why she could possibly be telling the truth and why she could possibly be lying. I mean, according to Foxy, she wouldn't be the first young thing that Jay-Z went at. According to Dame Dash, she wouldn't be the first young thing that Jay-Z went at. You know what I'm saying? Hint, hint. Aaliyah, hint, hint. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, these are actual videos where these guys spoke. This ain't nothing I could make up. You know, you can't make it up. And everybody looked at Foxy Brown like she was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you look at Dame Dash's blackball from the music industry. It could be because of that. It may not be because of that. I don't know. But I'll say this. Jay-Z got a lot to lose if it's true. And even if it's not true, he almost got a lot to lose. I mean, think about it. His wife can scream, I want a divorce because of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She got her own money. He got his own money. He got his money. I don't know. You know, it was a prenup involved. She might say, you know what? You messed with a little girl.
Yeah,
I don't want you around my daughter now.
It's a prenup.
But coming into play.
They do have a prenup. It's a complicated one, but they do have one, and he would have to pay her millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
That's not really a prenup, then, is it?
Well, it is, because, you know, millions of dollars ain't really quite half his money, because he's pretty close up to a billionaire. But if they didn't have a prenup, it could cost them hundreds of millions of dollars instead of just maybe tens of millions of dollars.
Right.
Mm-mm. So that's really what the difference is.
You know where this case gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Where she tried to settle.
Well, she tried to have a private mediation with Jay-Z and a lawyer
to settle privately.
And Jay-Z and his lawyer was pretty much having none of it. In fact, Jay-Z went on to say, quote unquote, because I'm not going to quote him, I implore you, if something happened, to file a criminal suit instead of a civil suit. Because someone who would do this to a child should be locked away. Don't you agree? Those were Jay-Z's words. He pretty much went on the offensive as far as these allegations. And the story to me was just kind of fucked up. And you can work with me. You can kind of what I say after this point, Mike Love. The girl was 13 back in the year 2000, and she reportedly after the party or after she was R-worded and doped, her dad picked her up. So nobody wanted to do nothing when she was 13. Nobody wanted to do nothing when she was 14, 15, 16, 17. She didn't want to do nothing when she was 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. She's 37 years old now. Okay. Now, if her parents didn't want to do nothing when she was a kid, how come she's waiting till now to do something?
Probably because her parents didn't want to do nothing when she was a kid.
Okay, but she's been an adult almost 20 years.
Well, I've never been a woman, and I definitely have never been a woman who was in that type of situation. So you got to keep in mind that that's an emotional thing. Now, I don't know, like I said, that it was true. It's it's traumatizing to that woman. Like, we talked about this, and it's like a young lady or a little girl was molested by a family member, and she run to the mama about it, and they, instead of them really exercising or doing something about it or even getting the police involved, they just keep it within the family archives for years. And then she eventually snaps and goes off about it. Or she keeps the locks inside her forever.
Piper, Glam Decor with Piper just commented it's possible that the parents didn't know. And it could be, but her father picked her up from a party that he didn't even know she was at. And if she had been doped and R-worded, he would have been able to tell something was wrong. Maybe. So I would have flipped out if I had to pick my 13-year-old up from a party that I didn't know she was even at. I lost my damn mind. So it is possible that they still didn't know, but that's
absolutely,
it's hard for me to believe.
Well, here's a question for you. How is it when, I can't say everybody, but a lot of people just quickly said, oh yeah, Bill Cosby did dope all these women up back in the day. And then you speed up 30 years later and say, oh yeah, R. Kelly did do this with these girls because they seen him with Aaliyah. Jay-Z tried to get with the same Aaliyah. It's not possible that he could have done
it. The funny thing about that is,
I'll say this. The biggest problem I have with it.
Go ahead, Mike.
Is that when we talked about this, these people seem to give they ransom they give their kids away to these people.
Mm-hmm. What up, James Gills?
You know what I'm saying?
I should say hello to James Gills. But yeah, we talk about the parents, but you made a point about Bill Cosby. You made a point about Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. Bill Cosby pretty much admitted that he gave women Quaaludes, but he said that he gave them to them and they were willing to take them. But R. Kelly, it's a tape of him pissing on a little girl. Is it a tape of this, or what happened to this girl woman with Jay-Z in them?
Permission of this song, I'm not saying it's right.
What'd you say?
I'm not saying that it's right at all, but you just said a point with the Bill Cosby thing. The women said, "Hey, I'll take that pill with that drink, and we could do whatever." I mean, you know what happened? What was it, 2000? In the early 2000s, it was that everybody, not everybody, but a lot of these people was taking ecstasy back in 2000. They brought it back like it was just something new, even though they was doing it way back in the day before all of us was born. But as a, like I said, the R. Kelly thing, them girls was willing to do stuff with R. Kelly, and their parents was willing to let these girls go with R. Kelly, knowing that he just was messing with this other child because they got a dream that she's gonna be rich and be a singer. You know, all these other girls, they ain't never do nothing. They ain't make it big, but they was willing to let their little girl go and stay with R. Kelly in Atlanta, wherever the hell he was at.
Yeah. Can you see me, Piper?
That's what Jay-Z did.
Are you saying you can't see me?
I'll say this.
Okay, that's okay. We'll go with just the we could go with just the audio. Can you see me, Mike Love, on YouTube?
Yeah, I see you on YouTube.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. No, I'm not gonna say as far as the girl that went to the party glam. I'm gonna say that's possible the parent didn't know about that to the concert or whatever. But I'm trying to figure out how a 13-year-old get inside a concert to begin with.
Well, she met up somehow with one of the limo drivers, one of Puffy's limo drivers, and the story goes that the limo driver said Puffy is looking for a girl like you. I'll be back later to pick you up. So that's mm-hmm. So I guess that's how she got. No, that's how she got to the after party. But they didn't even know. They didn't even know she was going to the first party. Period. The parents. They didn't know. Apparently.
She was going to these shows.
Mm-hmm. But I want to get back to the point where you said these parents are offering up their children to these to R. Kelly.
That's been happening for years.
Mm-hmm.
Ask Tina Turner.
Mm-hmm.
How old was Ike Turner when he got with Tina Turner? How old was Tina Turner when she got with Ike? She definitely was a minor, and her mama said, "Hell yeah, you giving out that bread? Show can go." When she ran away and got away from Ike Turner the first time, what happened? Her mammy called Ike Turner and said, "Hey, you know what? I got my baby. I know she getting this money, and I'm getting a portion of it." These people will fucking sell their kids. Man, I ain't gonna never see the day when I do some bullshit like that. I don't care how old my kid is. Kid could be 3 or 33. I ain't about to give my kid away to somebody. You know what I'm saying? When she get grown, if she can make whatever decision she make, but the first time she comes screaming about something that I definitely don't want to hear, I'm coming guns a-blazing. I'm not waiting 30 days. 30 days. I'm not waiting 30 years. I'm after you in 30 minutes. That's how long it's going to take.
Now, some people are saying maybe the parents knew, but they were afraid.
Could be. He could have made a threat. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to remember, I don't know what his past was like. You know what I'm saying? Some of these cats say they gangsters, but they really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this shit could be true, what she talking about, but then it could be some far-fetched thing, or it could just be somebody setting them up. You know what I'm saying? It could be a whole bunch of things, or it could just be somebody trying to get some bread.
Yeah, it's it.
The boys tried to say Michael Jackson was trying to fuck him.
That's what Glam just said. Same thing with MJ. That's what Glam just said. Same thing with MJ.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's because it's a certain move that you make, that these celebrities make, a certain thing that they say targets them. Assassination, a character's, the character assassinate, they try to assassinate your character. And if that's not going to work, they're going to get rid of you. That is it. Bottom line, Michael Jackson wanted to buy this. He wanted to buy Marvel. He wanted to buy all this stuff. Mm-hmm. Michael Jackson was going to buy Marvel. You know what I'm saying? He done bought the Beatles. He done bought Almighty Elvis.
Yeah, he had some of everybody's catalog. He had some of everybody's catalog from back in the day.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you did something, he come for your catalog. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson was no joke. He was smart. I mean, he learned it from Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney told him about, you buy your music, buy this, buy that. But
Mike,
buy yours too.
Yeah, Mike told him, I'm gonna buy your catalog too. That's right. Mike told him, I'm gonna buy your catalog too. Like
they say he was gonna try to buy M&M's. You know what I'm saying?
He gave Little Richard his catalog back though.
Yeah.
He just gave it to him.
But that's what you're supposed to do. But back to the Jay-Z thing, like I told you, if he didn't do it, I will hope he get off. But if he did do it, I assure you that I will hope the swiftest justice is served. I can't be no more impartial than that.
Welcome, Randall Ward.
But just wait for the Diddy tell-all book. He'll tell everybody who did what. You ain't worry about that.
Randall Ward said Jay-Z is guilty. I don't know, Randall. That story is kind of jacked up. Randall Ward, by the way, is a LeBron James hater and a Michael Jordan hater, and everybody that's pretty much great, Randall Ward can't stand. But anyway.
Well, Randall Ward, I'm going to say this, bro. What up, though? Hey,
great guy, though.
That ain't what I'm going to say, but I'm saying that, too. You're not a hater if you don't like Michael Jordan. Because we all know he a dirtbag. And we all definitely know if you don't like anybody that played for the state of Ohio or come from Ohio, it's cool with me.
You just the whole state of Ohio.
Yeah, I know. Mick said that there's some nice women out there in Ohio. And I'm quite sure it is.
I'll be down there to see you soon, ladies.
But I guarantee you, those nice women down there in Ohio is probably up here in Michigan somewhere. So anyway, that is that.
They need to come through if they are. But anyway.
For sure.
But anyway, it's just great to see Randall in here. Thank everybody who has came in and subscribed and watches our content. I believe we've had 5 or 6 new subscribers and around 2,000 views last week, Mike Love.
That's what's up.
The channel is growing, but I'm gonna reformat the channel and pretty much put clips up of it because I think it'll grow better if it's just clips of the podcast. The individual stories will pretty much go on my own YouTube channel, the Sports Doc Spock Radio. So y'all can go ahead and join that channel as well. I have my own channel, but the Mick&Mike Love Podcast isn't going anywhere. We're still going to post something every day, but it'll be basically more centered toward the podcast instead of my own individual shit.
For shizzle.
For shizzle.
He messed it up. How you gonna mess that up, dog? That's a Detroit slang.
For shizzle. D'Angelo Gomez, what's cracking?
What up, though, Gomez?
My man. We're talking about the
Jay-Z is guilty.
Yeah. I can see the hate. Look, I can see the hate on Randall's face as he says it.
Man, he ain't no hater, dog. Randall ain't no hater, dog. Hey, Randall, I ain't gonna hate on you not being a hater. Man, not a hater.
Man, I think you will get along real good with Randall. I think he hates Ohio too.
But I even get along with the people that don't like me. Until I'm gone, then they hate me all over again.
Wow.
Oh, it's true. It's true.
D'Angelo Gomez, you have walked into episode 15 of the Mick&Mike Love Podcast. What's popping, buddy? It's good to see you here.
What up, though, bro? Hope all is good, man. Happy holidays to you. You jumping on duty tonight?
That's a good guy, D'Angelo Gomez.
Yeah, he all right. He was the number one mobile guy, though. We was.
Too much smoke with Jay-Z? Maybe. I mean, there's a lot of stories. Like you mentioned, he has been linked to. He's been linked to Rihanna. He's been linked to.
How old was she at the time?
16, 17. She was been linked to Foxy Brown, and she's been linked to Aaliyah. But it's how.
To answer your question, the earlier question, I didn't really answer that about her waiting all this time to file a complaint. Like I said, file a charge or whatever. I mean, emotions, man, I mean, that stuff was bottled up in her for years. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, she probably was scared. I'm sure she was scared. I don't know if it's not necessarily parents, but she was scared. You know what I'm saying? If it's true, like I said, if it's true, I don't know if it's true or not.
No, we don't know. I don't think so, because I think her story is fucked up.
Because she was raped. Or even just whatever happened. Whether she was raped or he fondled her, I don't know. But you go through that, and you know, let's just be honest. Something like that traumatizing happened to you. And for years and years and years and years and years, you looking at this person like they got away with this shit. How did it happen? How come I need to do something about it, but yet you still got that other conscience in you like, no, don't do it, because you got to think about what can happen. Then you got crazy characters that jump on videos talking about, so please, Jay-Z, don't send your goons after me. You know what I'm saying? She probably was going to say something during that time to hear Kanye West say that shit, and she just got scared all over again. You know what I'm saying? And then it just, one day, she just said, you know what? Fuck it. I got to do something about it. And maybe other people will stand up as well. Because Foxy came out there and said it first. Mm-hmm. So when Foxy said it, she looked like, you know what? Foxy Brown been through so much. You know, they just labeled her nuts. You know what I'm saying? They gave her too strong medicine and everything else that happened to her. She didn't crash her car and all this type of stuff.
She's had a rough life.
She down there went deaf, and all this type of stuff. A lot of stuff happened from somebody who was on Def Jam label. You know what I'm saying? What's that, Shauna? What label was Shauna on? Wasn't it Def Jam?
Shine?
Back in 2000. Huh?
Who you said Shine?
Shauna. Not Shine, but Shauna. Shauna. She was supposed to be an up-and-coming rapper who hit Foxy in her ear, and she supposed to have
about to talk about your point, Randall. Randall Ward just made a really good point. Randall said,
I ain't looked over it.
Look at what Randall said. It's the bottom karmic. You can tell me that Jay-Z is 100% clean. And did he even deny it? He just said the claim is absurd. Now he said the claim is bullshit, but he didn't say he didn't do it.
Idiotic.
Mm-hmm. Randall Ward can read between the lines.
He just answered a question without really answering the question. Mm-hmm. That's what Jay-Z did. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what O.J. Simpson said back in the day was he wrote a book that if I had killed her.
O.J. ain't killed her. O.J. wrote that book because he needed some money.
Yeah, but he still wrote it.
Needed the money.
He still wrote it. He went out there and bullshit played. What's his name? Did answer that shit. As he said he did it. Like, just didn't want you to hear him say he did it. He wants you to just realize it and sit there and think about it. Damn, that motherfucker did not answer that question right. You can't answer that in court that way. Yes or no? I mean, look at this shit.
Yeah, you gotta answer direct questions.
For the Trump thing. Every time they asked the Bannon a question about what the hell was going on, he would never answer a direct yes or no question. He'll say so much other shit. And you be looking like, yeah, you did it, but I need you to say yes or no to it. And he never did do it, even though the judge told you.
Well, it's the presidential candidates all did the same shit too. Joe Biden, Donald Trump, and Kamala Harris. You can ask them a direct question. They dance around the shit like Fred Astaire.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what Jay-Z did.
Well, he was a little bit more direct than the presidential candidate. He just...
Well, he knew he was going to win that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's no way in the world, and I'm just going to be honest with everybody on the planet Earth, and cancel culture, whoever. I don't give a fuck who come after me, because I ain't got no money, no way. But they're never going to let a woman be president. I'm just going to say that. The day they let a woman become president, Godzilla is going to come from out the Fiji Islands and attack everybody, and it's over. Straight up. But back to the Jay-Z thing, I don't know. It don't look good for him. If he settle in a public court, because he tried to do it privately, now you're going to have to do it publicly. If you settle, then I don't know what to tell you.
Well, nowadays you can settle with these. You can settle with these girls, and they still try to sue you or send you to jail. The girl Bill Cosby.
But you should.
With the girl Bill Cosby gave millions of.
Got offered down double murder. And they still sued him.
The girl who got millions of dollars from Bill Cosby still sent his ass to jail. Bill gave her $4 million to go away, and she.
I want to give her shit. I'm going to jail. All my assets have been in somebody's name. Straight up. Look at what Puffy did.
Did Bill get
his mama name?
Did Bill get a receipt for that? Maybe he could get some of that money back.
He might be getting a receipt. I don't know. But Bill Cosby still got money. He probably sitting in prison was sitting in prison. He probably not even in prison no more.
No, he been free. He been out.
Yeah, but I bet you he wasn't in there at first. He was in the same type of prison Martha Stewart was in. I remember when she got fucking locked up. I look at 2020. We gonna talk to Martha Stewart. I gotta see this episode.
What's going on, God's property, Jerry Howard?
Huh?
I was saying, what's up to God's property, Jerry Howard? I think he was in here.
Oh, what else, G. Howard? Man, this broad was riding on a fucking horse. Who the hell rides horses in prison? You ain't in Canada and you ain't a mounted cop.
Where did they even get a horse for him in prison?
For Martha Stewart? Please believe. I bet you in her cell, which was in the form of a baby mansion, she probably had all her towels that we used to buy from Kmart and pillowcases with the beautiful blankets that was so super comfortable. All that stuff was in there.
Next time I'm in Vegas, I'm going to try her restaurant.
And now she's smoking weed with Snoop Dogg.
Next time I'm in Vegas, I'm going to try her restaurant.
Oh, she got a restaurant now. Let's see what I'm saying.
Yeah, she got a restaurant in Vegas. I believe it's at Planet Hollywood. I believe.
Oh, is it?
I believe so.
Check it out.
Yeah, I'll be back in Vegas in June.
Okay. That sounds dope.
I'll be back in Vegas in June. So I'll check it out. I might even do a live and a review from Martha Stewart's restaurant. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sounds cool. I still want to hit what you call it, Hell's Kitchen though.
I've eaten there twice.
Right? Yeah, I know you've been to a lot of spots in there. Mm-hmm. Did you zip line out there?
Well, no, because I have tachycardia. So when I first get out there, my heart rate be up. So I have to wait a few days. Yeah. But, I'll be doing so much stuff out there. I still want to. I still will. I do be doing so much stuff out there that I don't have time for it. But right. I will do it. One day I will do it. I have to. That's one of the reasons why I stay so long. Because the first couple of days, my heart rate be up. So the first couple of days, I'm there just chilling.
Right.
Until my heart rate goes back down.
Well, if you're going to do it, just do it in Old Vegas. Don't do it at the Rio. That is way too high. Man.
Well, you can do it at the Link Promenade.
Huh?
You can do it at the Link Promenade. If you're on the Strip, you can also do it at the Link Promenade. It's just as high as like Fremont Street downtown.
Okay.
So it's not like the Rio. I don't think I could do that. I'd be pissed on everybody under me. Just it'd be
R. Kelly's up there.
It'll be a piss shower. Randall Ward said, by the way, the Lions ain't winning the chip too many season-ending injuries.
All right, so we gonna delete that comment.
No, we not. Don't delete that comment. Leave him alone. That's my boy. I love talking sports with Randall. Huh?
He was my boy too at
first. Hey, no hating on Randall.
I'm not hating on him. You can't bust shots at the Lions. Not on the page.
McNeil is out for the year? Oh no. Them injuries is killing that defense, boy.
Yeah.
Carlton Davis is out?
Gonna be out.
He said Carlton Davis is out? Yeah, it is.
How long Patrick Mahomes gonna be out for?
We don't know, but he said they both out for the year. Carlton Davis. Woo! Well, with this team got so much heart. They still may find a way, but all them injuries is terrible. You lose basically your whole front seven. You got two starters left out of your front seven. One is a tackle, one Jack Campbell and DJ Reader are the only two left that start in that front seven. You scored 42 points today, and because your defense is so beat up, you lost. 42 points will beat most teams, but you gave up 49 or 48. So it's basically because you're missing your whole front seven, and now your best corner.
Right. Wait, hold up. Shout out to Mama. I ain't saying nothing. I'm sorry. My apologies. Got to say shout out to Mama. Holla. All right, go ahead, bro.
Oh, okay.
He's like, oh, okay. Never mind.
No. I was I thought you were going to say more about Mama. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. I kind of lost my train of thought.
Oh, my bad.
You kind of was short on Mama. What's going on behind you? What you watching? Is it wrestling on?
Oh, that's Blackout 6. Blackout 6. Just getting ready.
Oh, okay. Okay. You getting ready to get beat up on pretty good on the game?
Yeah, pretty much. I've been running on a PS 5 for a minute. I ain't played it on a box. So now I'm about to run on the box.
So, with all them the injuries the Lions have, that defense is beat up.
Yeah, that's the thing about the NFL, bro.
No Angeloni, no Derek Barnes, no Aiden Hutchinson, no Carlton Davis in the backfield, no Lee McNeil.
So how long Patrick Mahomes going to be out for?
I don't know. I know he didn't play at the end of the game. I don't even know really what's wrong with him yet.
Oh, he had an ankle injury. He'll probably be back. You know, he like Wolverine.
Hopefully, but because to me, my pick to win the Super Bowl was the Baltimore Ravens anyway.
Well, I had them in the Lions.
I don't think if the Lions can't handle Josh Allen the way he moves around, they ain't going to be able to handle Derrick Henry, especially missing their whole front seven. Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. That would be nasty work for the Lions. Dang, Randall, you got me having a negative attitude like you.
Yeah, I swear. I'm about to actually shut both y'all off this page.
Oh my God. Woo. The Lions gonna find a way though.
Yeah, there you go. That's the spirit. All right. I ain't about to kick you off the page after all. Not yet. But Randall, you're a good person though, bro. I feel you. I know I feel you on that. You know your stuff.
He said silver lining is there's no Josh Allen in the NFC. Yeah, so they might be able to go all the way to the Super Bowl. He said he's not losing hope.
My dog.
Hey.
So, what's going on with you was telling me about Jamie Foxx. What was going on with that?
Oh, Jamie Foxx. It's too bad you didn't catch. It's a couple things going on with Jamie Foxx, but it's too bad you didn't catch his Netflix special. He had his oldest daughter bring him out. His youngest 16-year-old daughter is very emotional. It brought a tear to a glass eye. His youngest daughter did a guitar that's Jim Cornette, a guitar solo, and then he sung a song while she was playing. He was funny. He let us know that he had a stroke. He's been dealing with hypertension, I guess, for a while. And
so it wasn't no poison, no poison drink from Dick.
No, according to him, no. No, it was nothing with Diddy. In fact, he even laughed about that. He made some jokes. He he was saying how glad he was to see people when he gave out a funny story he told about Halle Berry. You gotta check it out. You got Netflix?
What?
You don't have Netflix?
Dude, did we not watch the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul WWE match?
Check it out. Check it out. Mike Love.
All right, I'll put on my things to do list. I'll watch it. I'll watch it tomorrow.
We're at the 55-minute mark, Mike Love.
Oh, that's cool.
So why don't you do your shout outs?
What the hell was that?
Shout outs.
Don't do it too many times, dog. They're banned us off Facebook. You know, matter. Shout out to Al Senior, Al Junior, and Alcast the podcast. Shout out to my man Bo Tompkins, James Gills, Deontay Cook. I'm just throwing off by that damn shout out thing right there. And shout out to everybody I did not mention. Holla back.
Shout out to everybody that joined us this week. D'Angelo Gomez, Randall Ward. It's great seeing you in here. Thanks for your support, my friend. Shout out to Mr. Michael Love. Shout out to Crown Me King TV. Shout out to the boy Nove Smith. Shout out to my boy Nove, who have been helping us out the last couple of weeks. Shout out to Fit with Brit. Shout out to D Williams. Check out Fit with Brit and D Williams contact. What am I saying? YouTube pages. D Williams has great advice on how to do YouTube and your social media on her page. So check her out if you get a chance. Shout out to Al Dillapre Sr., Eugene Johnson, my man Gene. I need to hit you up real soon too, Gene. It's some stuff I think you can help me and Mike Love out with. Glam Decor with Piper for all your home decor, decorating ideas. Go check her out. She's a moderator in the thing. And don't forget to join me on my new Facebook, my new YouTube, Sports Doc Spock Radio. Go over there right now. Do I have a link I can put in here for that? Let me look at it right quick. Hold on.
I don't know.
Can I even comment? No.
By yours truly, what God has blessed, no one can reverse it. And the second, the right to life. Every one of these programs is a must-have. Each one of these.
Oh wow, I just got super quiet.
Well, I'm in some type of weird commercial, Mike Love.
Once you begin to watch,
you said, a commercial?
Yeah, there's some type of weird commercial going on with that I had got into somehow.
All
for $60.
Good Lord.
Would you subscribe to YouTube TV?
I don't know what the hell I think it ain't even on YouTube. It's like it's like some preacher saying some shit somehow with this.
Oh no.
I don't know. But anyway,
pick up the soap when you're locked up.
But it's weird. I can still see you, but my phone is retarded though, Mike Love. I'm gonna have to get a new phone soon.
Yeah, you just went underwater. You sound like you're underwater right now.
Okay.
And I saw it at the end. I started hearing your voice though. Not really at the middle of the video. So I don't even have the YouTube going on anymore. But I can hear you on here, but now you sound like you was like inside like a container or something.
How well can you hear me now?
I can, but it's low.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much the show anyway, Mike Love.
WJSM.org and click
There you
on
go.
the
I
link.
hear you clear now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's pretty much the show anyway, Mike Love. So for Mike, the team leader, Love, I am Mickey Coleman, the sports doc. Join us again next Sunday. We'll be on actually at 8 o'clock, I believe, next Sunday. So until then, we out.
When we get your name, we'll welcome you into the family here at Family Worship Center, Baton Rouge, Louisiana.